You see, Doc, we got MS, Tourette's syndrome.
What's your problem?
Methuselah syndrome.
Yes, she's got locked-in syndrome.
What? Orbital dysfunctional
He's
syndrome.
in there right now with the doctor, and they're saying that it's rise.
The ostrich syndrome, if you don't see
It isn't
Called the
there.
ʻsɪn.droʊm syndrome.
Angst, a lot of 16, I'm angry at my father syndrome.
Baby fetal alcohol syndrome.
My daughter has
These
Rett syndrome.
For God, don't let me be alone. I'll call my newly long-suffering assistant without medical for company syndrome.
On
No
the
one.
cure for nerve attenuation syndrome.
syndrome. Hey, Christina. You see, Doc, we got MS, Tourette's syndrome, Parkinson's disease.
25.
What's your problem?
Methuselah syndrome.
What's that?
My gland.
What's wrong with her? Because she can see me and hear me, yeah?
Yes, she's got locked-in syndrome. The damage is to the
Do you know the symptoms of ʻsɪn.droʊm?
What?
Orbital dysfunctional syndrome. ʻsɪn.droʊm.
I've seen it before. Oh, is he?
He's in there right now with the doctor, and they're saying that it's rise syndrome.
What the fuck is rise syndrome?
Most of them were college guys I've never even seen or met before.
the ostrich syndrome, if you don't see
It isn't there, yes.
Thank you for being rational.
His next book was on the subject of a condition he called ʻsɪn.droʊm syndrome.
Volatility, don't you think? A lot of angst, a lot of 16, I'm angry at my father syndrome. I mean, grow up! We're stuck on an island.
all the alcohol I've drunk over the years will give the baby fetal alcohol syndrome. These are the things I could do.
My daughter has Rett syndrome.
hanging on to the bottom rung. Dear God, don't let me be alone. I'll call my newly long-suffering assistant without medical for company syndrome. And if knowing all that, you still want him to come over, I'm not.
Yeah, I got Pharmacom's complete R&D on their cure for nerve attenuation syndrome, plus the records of the field trials to...
Galatian syndrome. And the boy.
Exposing the core. If that's true, then we came very close to the China syndrome.
The what?
If the core is exposed.
The Thailand, we call it severe hearing loss syndrome. We still do not know much about it.
The hostages should be going through the early stages of the Helsinki syndrome.
As in Helsinki, Sweden.
What I get to drag to the top. 56-year-old movie producer with dysfunctional bowel syndrome. He's got the runs, mate.
Nephrologist at Walter Reed, his name is Zahn. He's had real success with Gulf War syndrome. You are instructed to get your
Dateline's doing a segment on fetal alcohol syndrome. Thank you.
Polly works for the Moderation Council.
There's something else going on. Does she have a murmur? You could be dealing with an Eisenmenger syndrome. Yes, it talks. Amazing.
Category under coma and 9 subcategories under brain syndrome.
Good.
I'll make sure that both of you understand that raising a child with Down syndrome is a major commitment.
It just feels odd doing something for a second time. You know, it's like second album syndrome, isn't it? But everyone has this amazing...
Well, that is the mystery with this syndrome, right? You will know.
Neurodevelopmental disorders.
Fragile X syndrome, autism.
Okay, so